Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kerli and today's video I want to show you how to make this lovely zipper pouch. You can use it for makeup or pens or whatever you want to use it. You only need some fabric, one zipper and sewing machine. This is the perfect first project to make for beginners. So let's start sewing. How to make this kind of zipper bag? You will need first the pattern. I have my pattern here. It's 21.5 centimeters wide and 16 centimeters long. So the zipper will fit perfectly in here. The zipper is 17 centimeters long. But you don't need to use my pattern. You can use whatever pattern you have, or you can make your own pattern using whatever zipper you have. If you have longer zipper, you can make it longer. So the next thing, you will need tags. If you have, I have here like handmade, just a regular one, and my own tag. But if you don't have any, then you don't have to use it. And for the lining fabric, I have this cotton, light pink cotton one, and for the outer fabric I have this flower print. And to give more structure to the pattern, you can use padding like this. It gives more fluff to the pouch. Or if you don't have this and you have fusible fleece, you can use this one too. This is the glue side. You glue this from the outer fabric. But I want to quilt my pouch, so I'm gonna use this fluffy one. So the first step you need to make is cut two of the lining fabric and two for the outer fabric. And also you need two of those for the outer fabric. Now you have everything cut. You take your outer fabric and choose what kind of lines you want. Do you want diagonal lines or straight lines? So I want diagonal lines. So I'm gonna draw my starting line in the middle. This is my starting line. This is the first side, and this is the second side. I'm gonna draw only one line because I'm gonna use this foot. It's a working foot. If you have this one, use this because this helps with this kind of padding. It glides more better, and it has this line guide beside, so I need to only draw one line. But if you don't have this kind of foot and you have just a regular foot like this, you can use this one too, but then you can just draw every line with the ruler and then you just sew over the lines. I hope you understand what I mean. So, but I have this kind of foot, so I'm gonna only draw one line. You'll see a moment what I mean. So I need to put this into my machine. I'm gonna remove this part, this kind of part. This is where this foot will sit, and I'm gonna put this in. Like this. I don't know if you can see this, but you can look your manual if you have this. It will help to put this on. So now we need to put this in here. You can pin this if you want for more secure. Now we need to sew the first line. We start sewing in this corner. Now the first line is done. I'm gonna place this guide over the first line, like that. Now I'm gonna look only this line. Now we have two lines. So we're gonna go again this line over here. Place this on top of this line and just sew. Now make everything like this. You can switch the sides. Now you have made this kind of lines in here. I want to make another lines like this. So again, the first line I'm gonna draw. And again, I'm gonna line this like that. The second line is in here, so this goes over here. And now just go and make all of those lines. And again, go over the first line and then use this line for your guide to make the lines in the second one. Now you have both pieces quilted. We're gonna take our tag. You can use whatever you have, or if you don't have, you can skip this part. But if you have, then look where you want to sew it. You want to put this in the corner, or you want to put on top of it, or maybe in the middle. I think I'm gonna put this in here. Now I'm gonna stitch in here and here. For the zipper, place one exterior fabric piece right side up. Position your zipper right side down along the top edge of the fabric. Now take one lining fabric. You need to place right side down again. Pin this place. Like that. Now you need to use zipper foot for this part. Every machine has a zipper foot. I have like this. So along the top edge, attaching the zipper to the both fabric pieces. Always make a passage. Move this zipper part to the back. Put this down and sew straight forward. Now take your back piece, place it right side down where the zipper is. Now take the lining piece, put right side down and pin in place again. Just like that. Now you need to sew again in here. Move the zipper to the back. Now we need to top stitch this part, but use regular foot now. Now you need to pull this flat to top stitch this in place. So I need to move my needle in here. This is too close. I will do this. Like that. Now the other side. Now you need to take this outer fabric, place it together, and also the lining fabric. Place right sides together. The zipper is in the middle. Now pin this. Fold the zipper in like this. Now you need to stitch all around, but leaving little opening on the bottom of the lining fabric. For the seam allowance, it's 1 centimeter. trim the corners to reduce your bulk. You can cut this too. But be careful to not cut with the stitch. You can trim the sides. Now you can turn and see how it came out. I'm gonna open the zipper more. I have this kind of tool to help with the corners, poke it out. Poke the corners out. Now poke the ends. Now you have a little zipper pouch. You can use this or makeup bag or put your sewing tools in here, maybe pens, whatever you want.